And we are back for our latest game in the ANZAC tournament. We are in the upper brackets. My name is Donald.
My name's David.
And the internet cut out at the very beginning here. What have we missed out on?
Okay, so fortunately we didn't miss too much. All that happened was Mike took his turn installing a vanilla on R&D and installing two remotes, Turtlebacks and a face down, which is a Jackson.
Cool. And now we're straight into it. And so, just so, again, a little bit of context, this is the semi-finals for the upper bracket, so whoever wins this is going to go into the finals. So it's quite important for these two guys.
That's right. So first turn for Vicarin was basically just a setup turn. So that's install drip draw and drip economy.
And he clicked twice for money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And discarded two cards. Two Earth Rises. Oh, that feels bad, actually. Oh, I don't. I'm sure Vicarin wasn't happy about that. I'm not either. Okay.
I think this is the first time we've seen Mike's Moons deck, I think, in these videos.
Yes, I think so. So this, is currently, I believe, at the moment of speaking, is currently deck list of the week.
Although not contributed to
not attributed to Mike, but it is the same deck, card for card, as far as I understand. So Vicarin is continuing to set up. So Vicarin...
Oh, wow.
Yep, no, it's revealed. Okay, so
Wow.
Vicarin is playing a functionally an Ian deck. It's Andy because the setup is much better, but it's with Rebirth. And this is a really good start.
When I played against
him
in the Swiss rounds, he didn't go into Ian. I didn't realise this deck was tilted in an Ian sort of way.
So he didn't play Rebirth?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. I guess you just didn't draw it.
I was playing pretty disgusting deck at the beginning of the Swiss rounds, though.
I am aware. Okay, so Mike's, I'm sure, pretty happy with his board state right now.
Oh, yeah, two
Turtlebacks and DBS rezzed. And that's the thing. Vicarin's playing a slow setup, control-based runner deck. You see Ian and you sort of know. He's
got overdrips.
But he can't contest any assets, and I don't think he can contest them full stop. It's just not until he gets quite late in the game. At this stage, you just really can't afford to.
Wow. Feedback filter.
He will trash clone.
Was that net shield?
Though. That's feedback filter.
Feedback filter.
Yeah. Access Jackson.
Clones. You do have to
leave that.
You
do have to get rid of clones. Absolutely. Cool. And same old thing. I think though Vicarin. No, I don't think he was. It's possible he was just trying to keep Mike honest to make sure he's not sneaking something, but I don't know. Maybe.
So did he trash your GFI? He had a GFI in his hand earlier.
I think it was DBS to the bottom.
Okay, good. Okay.
Cool. So that's team sponsorship installed, server 9.
More money for Turtlebacks. Oh, I love decks like this.
Draw.
These decks, I haven't actually played a lot of Moons at all, but just I love the feeling of reinstalling things, and just Turtlebacks is just right up my alley.
Okay, sorry I didn't see that last card, but there is a card in server 10. I gather that was drawn to Jackson. So server 9 is team sponsorship. I think Vic might run it anyway, so...
So you just had Vic 10, server 10.
Server 10... Turtlebacks.
Oh. Man.
Yeah, Vic, he did trash it. I was about to say he can't.
Down to no money.
So Vic did the nice wee fun thing where he installs Drug Dealer. So he's going to draw him a card on Mike's turn, and then lose him a credit on his own turn, but he has no credits to lose.
He selects the priority in terms of losing the money and getting the drip?
Yep, so he loses his credit, has nothing to lose, and then gains credits.
What is this deck?
Yeah,
Security?
It's a control-based runner. Weird. I gather that Vicarin's, not part of our local meta, but he's like we mentioned before, Australian, and Mike is one of ours. This is, I think, Vic's sort of notorious for this.
So we've just installed
Biotic. Team sponsorship Rez, so he gets to have a free install.
Is he triggering it?
I was about to say I don't think so.
Looks at the top 3 cards.
But he does have a Jackson on the board, so it's super safe. He's got just 1 ice.
He's got almost no ice in his deck, though.
That's why I feel it's a little...
And he's already...
He's
He's
2.
Yeah.
So all cards were trashed.
3, right?
Yeah.
He's got Fairchild in his hand, another Fairchild installed, and the vanilla.
So all cards were trashed, but honestly, he still doesn't really care, actually. Because in a wacky way, he almost... Say he hits a good asset with the accelerated beta test. it gets trashed, then he can team sponsorship that asset.
Yeah, he would have been installing it anyway. You can't tell me that's better.
I don't think it is better, but it is at least worthy.
It's not the end of the
consideration.
world.
Yeah. So
Ian is turned on.
Vic ran, clicked through, fair charge, and trashed. But yes, Ian is on.
4 credits at the beginning of every turn.
2. Oh, 2.
2 and 2 drip.
And then -1 with drug dealer. So currently 3 gained every turn, which is pretty good. Cool. So Mike's turn again.
Jackson.
Did a business show. Jackson install in server 6. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to be vigilant here. It's just so many cards.
Friends High Places, Turtlebacks, and an unseen card.
One of the cards that was milled with ABT.
So we see a DLR in Vic's hand.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, it's...
I
mean, this is sort of like DLR Andy, but not. But even more... So DLR Andy, its game plan is DLR.
Of course.
That is what it's planning to do, whereas Vic can do other things. He has breakers in his deck. Not just AI breakers. He has actual breakers.
Bad ones, looks like.
He's
Saker.
got Saker, yeah. Yep. Not terribly good ones.
But he's in the...
Well, he is contesting Turtlebacks. So he's contesting it because of the whole drug dealer lose... I mean, he can control the order. So, I mean, this is one of those... Dude knows how to play, so...
He's in the finals and I was not.
Yes. Cool. So, res, clone, suffrage movement.
Bring back friends.
Obviously, he's going to get back friends, yep. Actually, I was going to say could be biotic, but I don't think he feels like he has enough money right now for it. Cool. So, friends. A solitary tear runs down Ian's cheek, knowing that there will be more. Okay. Daily business show.
Keeps encryption login protocol.
And yep, keeps the enhanced login protocol.
Enhanced login.
Install.
What was that?
I think. I think he's going to play it, so it won't have to be an idiot. Okay, so Moon, Res, and then there's going to be 2 new assets for Moon.
Friends.
Turtlebacks again.
Delicious.
I think, is server... no, it's not. So, Turtlebacks and something else.
He seems to be
deciding.
Okay.
And Turtlebacks. Turtle.
Here comes the scroll bar. And we get a zoom.
Good old ethos. Okay. So ELP is now up. Okay, and just as I say it, and it is gone. I think Vic is actually... Is it 2 or is it 3? I have the deck somewhere, but...
well, that's definitely the second one he's played.
Vic, I believe, has at least 2 employees. I mean, I know he has at least 2 employee strikes. He may well have 3. Okay, here's the...
Mike's thinking.
Mike is contemplating.
Tough one. Why would he not want to pop that?
I'm not 100% sure.
Seems odd. More money and cards?
Yeah, and even the filtering with DBS. But
does DBS trigger on moons?
Yeah, it's a draw. DBS says the first time each turn you draw draw 1 additional card. Yeah,
right.
So
did we drawing 3 and filtering 1 back?
Yep. It's pretty good.
That's fantastic. Looks as though he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of clones.
CSM. And I think Mike is really happy now that he has his Archie. Architect is really the ice that you want. So good in this deck.
Where does he put it?
I don't know. I mean,
Jeeves
he could, if he wants, he could put it on the remote, and just actually jam another agenda in there. But I don't think he will. He could just put it on R&D. But yeah, I think in this turn it makes sense to install. I mean, so much value.
Yeah.
So install. He did put the Vitruvius there. So I feel there he goes. Yeah. So because he put the Vitruvius in there, it makes sense that he's also going to install on the remote.
7 credits. Architect is Fortress?
Fortress, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go for the accounts I haven't.
We know it's vanilla on HQ.
What? What's his game plan? To click through? Okay.
I think maybe just make him spend money. This is, I mean, Vic, this is not a great matchup for Vic's deck. It's a control deck that sort of gets crushed by... I having played this matchup before and watched this matchup a number of times, I feel generally Vic's deck is too slow to contest moons most of the time. So.
But I know Mike was saying that this is the deck that Vicarin has been playing for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So I would have to assume that he was going up against the moons during the Swiss rounds.
Oh, for sure. I suppose, Swiss rounds are Swiss rounds. They, you can face all manner of crazy things during Swiss, but I imagine he's had, as well, with Vic being the experienced player he is, I'm sure he has a lot of experience against moons.
So, team sponsorship triggers, another agenda.
And so
that 3 counters? Was that a mistake?
It's
just
it shows that state
while
in
it's
JNet while it's being sponsorship.
Okay.
Cool. And with Jeeves, his extra click, he installed the new team sponsorship.
Okay, great.
Feels a little bit silly because if the sponsorship was there before, he would have. But hey, if the sponsorship was there before, he wouldn't have had the ice on that server, and then Vic might have clicked through. So, okay, running.
Team
and
sponsorship.
he will see a sponsorship.
Oh, clones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Shows what I know.
Vicarin, 0 credits.
Mm-hmm.
But like we say, he's every turn getting 4.
Mm-hmm. Seems solid.
Drug
and
dealer.
There we go. That's the data dealer.
A data dealer, rather. Yes.
So now he's actually happy to steal agendas because, to keep his Ian on. Frankly, he can steal one more just fine.
Okay. It's all coming together now.
Yeah. You see this. Yeah. I think the delight really is that he got. That he's here in the top cut playing as well as he is with data dealer in his deck. It's a delight. Okay, so
another employee strike, so it must be 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 employee strike.
So Mike
One
installs a
rebirth.
card. That's okay. So advanced assembly lines, pop it immediately, install moon, res, and then it's going to be friends.
Friends. It's time to break out in song.
Okay. Cool. So that's turtlebacks and advanced assembly lines.
Is it worth it for Vicarin to continue to contest the turtlebacks? Also, Vicarin is trash with DLR.
So it is note he has the other crazy thing. There is a levy in his hand.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, his deck is a runner. I said before, it's a control deck meant to be able to, all contingencies. It has some answer to whatever happens.
But we have to assume that at this point he thinks that he cannot.
Yeah.
The DLR is not a viable play. Has to go faster.
Yeah. So DLR, he doesn't have like a John Mass up. He doesn't have a way to give himself to. He has the security nexus, but he doesn't have anywhere near enough money to do that. The best.
He had the account siphon, but they failed, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah, makes sense. Jackson, draw 2 cards.
And then draw another 2 cards.
Man, if there's enough money, there's a game.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
Plays friends.
Next turn, Mike would hope.
Gains 4 credits from the installs.
Mm-hmm.
How many does he need to 5-3 out of hand?
How many?
Oh no, he need another. He would need to have it installed first, doesn't he?
No, because
Jeeves. Ah.
Yep.
Okay, so he's got enough money, right?
He does have enough money. He can do it next turn.
Let's find out. Action.
Ooh.
Next turn.
Ooh.
What is this?
I'm not sure. I think ultimately Vic is Oh no! He's Vic's asking him basically
for advanced assembly lines.
Yeah. Good man.
We got excited, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was the delightful rumor mill bluff. I don't think. I think Mike, after seeing 3 employee strikes, would be safe to assume there's not a rumor mill. Cool. So that's Directive Advanced Assembly Lines.
Uses 4 guy to gain money. Runs Jeeves. Okay, so he's psychic. Is aware of...
Mike says no.
Yes.
I mean, again, so Vic knows what he's doing here. He knows that, a Jeeves on the table with a biotic labor in hand means basically a free biotic labor. I mean, Jeeves is basically a free biotic labor.
Exactly. So he just bottomed Jeeves.
Yep. So
That's not his GFI,
oh,
rather.
but he has the Bioroid work crew, so he's still good. He's still good.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
It's popping off.
That's it. I didn't notice he had a Bioroid work crew.
Do you want to explain again what the Bioroid work crew...
Bioroid work crew, whenever the first... so you trash at paid ability after resolving an operation to install a card.
So
Biotic immediately install with Bioroid work crew, Biotic, and advance.
And that's our game.
That is game.
Wow. So Mike has now gone to the finals, and Vicarin is down to the losers bracket. So we won't see his game again right away.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see it again soon.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.